Financial futures predict gains this morning when Wall Street opens. Plunging stock prices in China caused a week of turmoil in global markets. The Dow Jones Industrials are off to their worst ever start for the first 4 days of New Year. The Dow lost nearly 400 points on Thursday after China's main index fell more than 7%. But this morning, the Shanghai Composite gained about 2% at the end of an up and down day. It still finished the week down nearly 10%. Wall Street Journal financial editor Dennis Berman joins us now. Welcome.
Hi, Charlie.
Let's take a look at the significance of what happened in terms of the rise in the Chinese stock market. But do the fundamental questions remain?
The fundamental questions very much remain for China. Is the economy strong? Is there too much debt? Can they grow at a pace that's sufficient to keep everyone employed there? And at a pace that keeps countries and companies and even the U.S. contributing to Chinese growth. So the questions very much remain, Charlie.
And you would add to that, does the Chinese government have the capacity to do something that will change that?
Well, they certainly have the capacity to help manage the economy. Managing the markets is a far different matter, as you well know. Trying to get the market to go one way or the next is a very dangerous business. They try to stop it, they try to start it, but in the end, markets have their own mind, and that's the difficulty they're confronting.
Given this historically bad start here in the U.S., does this appear to be the beginning of a bear market?
Well, the number of percentage drops we've seen in 4 days is pretty significant. I would say yes, it's not a great sign for the markets themselves.
But is it 2008?
It's not 2008. This is not a financial crisis in the way that we saw infect our banks and infect banks worldwide. But there's a real question about growth from China and from there, growth in countries like Germany, Australia, Canada. All those things contribute to how the U.S. contributes to the rest of the world. So a bear market is a strong word and a strong territory, but it's not a great beginning of the year. Definitely not.
So how concerned are you? How concerned should we be?
Well, you know, there are bigger questions here, and that is central banks around the world, those banks that print money, they've been printing money for almost a decade. That creates all sorts of circumstances where the value of things keeps going up, but the underlying economy perhaps has not improved. So I'm concerned that there's something really strange, something that we haven't anticipated, something quite bizarre out of all of that pushes our economies in strange ways that we may not be able to really react to and understand.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you.